Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com. I am back with you and I am very excited because tonight we're gonna be playing with the Magnolia Mood bundle from Stampin' Up. Let me just show you here. This is the one, and here are the dice. Now the dice have really cool set of dice. Ones are the ones that cut the images from the stamp set, right? But then there are others that are kind of standalone, so you have some leaves that will cut out really nice. So I want to be playing with everything, and so that's what I decided to use for tonight. So hopefully you are starting to join. We'll wait just a few seconds. My typical day, if this is your first time watching, my typical day is on Tuesdays. However, I was traveling yesterday, and so I couldn't make it, and so we just rescheduled for tonight. So hopefully you are joining me, and we're gonna talk also a little bit about card classes. Give me 1 second here. So far I have two card classes going on. And one of them, I have not really set up the link just yet. It's been kind of a crazy week for me, and so I couldn't really work it out. So anyway, but stay tuned. I'll be releasing it here shortly. And anyway, lots of things. Very excited with the Stampin' Up. We have the retiring list already live, and there's a lot of things that are included. And starting April, a lot of them are going to be also on a discount. So make sure to check out our online store. I think that's the easiest way, to be honest. Just because things run out, so instead of us, just sharing a file multiple times, it's just easier to go to stampinup.com and then see what is still available. So if anything and there's usually a section that says retiring products. So you just click on that, and then you can see everything that is retiring that is still available. So anyway, that's very exciting. Like I said, another thing is ink colors. So the ink colors from where are we? This is 2024. So this will be the 2022 to 2024, I think. Yes, because they last 2 years. Those are the ones that are retiring. So it is the Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet, Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, and Tahitian Tide. Those 5 colors are retiring by the end of April. So if you still want to get the reinkers, the ink, the cardstock, the blends, whatever it is in those colors, make sure you grab them right away, because those are the ones that disappear almost immediately. I didn't really check if they're still there, but a lot of those almost always disappear fairly quickly. We will have new colors coming up May, which are very excited, and bright colors again, so that's very good. And of course, we got a new purple tint, which goes really well with the fresh freeze up, but I'll talk more about it later on. Of course, in May we're gonna have a card club, so sorry, not a card club, an in color club. And so if you're interested in getting one of those, or building your supplies little by little and get one of the colors per month, make sure you check it out. I will be releasing it sometime in April, so that starting May we're gonna be having that in color club. Anyway, I'm still working numbers on that, and so I'll share it with that. And then the other thing that I want to make sure you know is that starting with the new catalog, there is a lot of price increases. Of course, things are going up, and Stampin' Up is also increasing the prices. So if there's adhesives are going up, especially the glue dots, which those are the ones that I really use a lot. So glue dots are going up, and also cardstock is going up. Also, envelopes are going up, so stock up right now before the prices increases go up. The blends are also going up. I mean, a lot of the things are going up. Some things are just going up by $1, 50 cents. Some others, like the envelopes, white envelopes, for instance, those are getting a little bit more of an increase. So definitely check it out. Same thing with cardstock. So I would suggest to stock up on your cardstock right now, and also on the adhesives, because again, those are going to be going up starting May. So at least you have 1 month to start getting a few of the things. And then, starting May, then there's going to be, like I said, there's a little bit of an increase there. So anyway, so with that being said, let me just talk about card classes fairly quickly. So we have our monthly card club. And this month we're so it's not this, but April's is going to be featuring the Simply Zinnias. And so here are the cards. I'm very excited. I just love the colors, how bright they are. And so, oh, I think I mixed up here one of them. I don't even know which one it is now that it's, oh, here. And this one. I was like, I don't know what I did. But yeah, so there's 5 cards on this class as usual. So club, what is club? So we typically I send a kit in the mail to make 5 cards. It comes with all the supplies. You do have to have the bundle, so make sure you grab it at stampinup.com using one of my host codes. Or if you're part of my card club, of course, you can let me know if you want it, and I'll get it at my cost. You're getting it at my cost, meaning you don't pay shipping or taxes. That's part of the perks from being in card club. It is $45 already with shipping, and you sign up between now and April 7, and then the kit will be sent in April 20th or on April 20th. Now, once you're part of card club, you don't have to re-sign up. You just get charged every single month recurrently, unless you cancel. There's no issues to cancel. Just let me know, or you can go through your PayPal account and cancel it. But there's no hassle. You just let me know you don't want to be taking the class anymore, and that's okay. So you can cancel at any time. There's no issues there. But when you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, you get a extra goodie bag of goodies. So anyway, so you can go at creatingwithali.com/card club, read more about card club, all the perks, and you can also sign up. Now, if you do sign up at that page, make sure you go back again, creatingwithali.com/card club, and make sure you fill out the Google form. That's the very important part, because that's where you're telling me where to mail your kit. Okay, so that's that. Now, the next thing is what am I saying here? The bingo. Like I said, I'm gonna be having a bingo sometime early in April or sometime April, and so I do have I'm gonna be using the Memory and More. I think they're still available. If they're not, then I'm gonna have to be changing things out. Like I said, I just came back from traveling since last week, and so I didn't have barely any time to be looking at that. But anyway, there's going to be a bingo. And of course you play, we make some cards, and then there's, as we're playing, you have the chance to win prizes. And so it's always super fun. 6 games per bingo, and you get 2 bingo boards so that you can play. And of course you can buy as many as you want. So anyway, like I said, this is the one that I will be releasing shortly. So stay tuned. I will be releasing the information or the link to sign up for bingo. But that's the one that I was thinking we could be doing next. So anyway, so I think that's pretty much it for right now. It feels this Friday is it's gonna be off, and so I think that I'm gonna have enough time to be creating other cards for you, other card classes for you, because I feel like I don't have much more right now to offer other than those. But anyway, so with that being said, if you, like I said, the best thing as always, make sure you are on my email. Just go to creatingwithali.com, sign up for my email, and that way you can get registration links and everything. So as soon as I release a card class, you will see it, because my email list is the first one to get it. So hi Sonia, nice seeing you. Also, if you are if you have crafty friends, please share the video. It always helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it a lot. So anyway, oh, thank you so much, Sonia. You're always so nice. So, okay. So with that being said, I'm going to start flipping the camera. Let me just make sure, turn on the other phone just so that I can see the comments, because otherwise I don't see them. So just give me 1 second here as I connect on the other device. All right, I see. So hi Flo, thank you so much. Hi Gail, hi Jackie, hi Lynn, hi Rhonda, hi Lila, hi Sonia. So anyway, oh, Rhonda says she can't wait for the Zinnias. I know, I love that one, particularly the bright colors. I know not everyone is super excited about it, you know, like I have heard from some friends that it's too bright. To me, I just love that it's so cheerful, so bright, because it just makes me happy. So anyway, so for tonight, like I said, we're going to be using the Magnolia Mood. So this is it. The sentiments can be used for several occasions. So we have one that says, thank you for being you. Another one says happy birthday, so you can send it as a birthday to your loved ones. And then you have another one that says just a note to let you know that you're loved. I mean, how nice is that? The dies are amazing. So let me flip the camera and we can start making the cards. Oh, by the way, for this week, you're going to be able to get the card kit to make the cards that we make tonight. As always, just make sure you use the host code, which once I flip the camera, you're going to be able to see it correctly. Orders of $30, $35 will get the card kit to make the 3 cards. And then orders over $50 will get an embellishment. And I'll be honest, I think I'm going to be using the, what is this called? The Neutrals Adhesive Back Sequence. These are the ones that we're going to be using. So, like I said, orders over $50 will get a pack of those, which are the ones that we're going to be using tonight. Okay, so now, with that being said, let me get situated and let me flip the camera. I think it is. Yep. Give me a second. Let me just now move my chair. I know my chair makes some weird moves, sound sometimes. All right, so in here is the host code. So like I said, when you place an order with me, you just go at stampinup.com. Make sure you place that host code. You should see my face on the upper left corner or somewhere around that. And then the host code, you can get it when you click on the little card on the right top corner. You click on them, and there's something there that says add host code. You add that host code, and that's how you get it. Again, it's at stampinup.com. So anyway, so here is the stamp set. Now, if you remember a couple of years ago, we had a suite with magnolias, and that was my inspiration for tonight as far as color combinations. At the time we had, it was with blacks and early espresso, mossy meadow, petal pink, and whites. So pretty much I'm going to be using those. If you saw my sneak peek, you can see that I went with that. This flower is super easy to color. So the first thing, let's just go ahead and show you 2 different ways to color this flower. So give me 1 second here while I get the white paper. I have here a white paper. And so I'm going to show you 2 techniques, if you will. So I feel like this is going to be really exciting. So where's the flower? So first one is going to be, I'm just going to be using my Memento ink. By the way, I think I'm getting sick. I don't like sometimes that you travel on the plane and then you get sick right when you come home. And I feel like I've been fighting something, you know? So anyway, so we're going to be using Memento ink. And I'm just trying to make sure that everything is well covered. And we're going to be stamping the image. There you go. See how beautiful it looks already. And then for this one, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coloring with... Oh, hi, John. I'm going to be coloring with the blend. So for this one, I decided to use the Old Olive Light and Dark. And then the Petal Pink. And I have the light and the dark as well. So first things first, I'm going to go with the Petal Pink Light. And I'm going to be just coloring where the black lines or the shadows are. And then where it is super dark, then I'm going to go and then add the... I probably should have started with the dark one, now that I said that. So let's start with this one first. And so the areas where I see darker, that's where I'm going to go with that one. And I know right now you're going to see it, it's not going to pop up as much, but once I finish, you're going to see how beautiful this looks. And you can see I'm only doing mainly like the bottom section, honestly. All right. Okay. Once I have that, then I'm going to go with the light color. And then I'm just going to... I'm going to just do the rest. Let's see. Like I said, I can't remember that paper from... And it was a designer series paper that we have. I think it was like 2-3 years ago, now that I said that. But it was a beautiful one, and it had everything with the petal pink, so I decided to use the same. Now, you could also do the same. As I was doing this, my sample. Of course, I don't have a sample, but I did color just to see how it looked. But as I was doing this, I thought you could also use Pool Party and like Daffodil Delight for the center. I think that would also look beautiful. Like I said, for me, I just took the inspiration of that old designer series paper, and I kind of remember it had the petal pink and it looked just beautiful. So that's what I went with that. But you can be doing the same using Pool Party. For the sections that I'm using the light of the, what is this color? Petal pink. You can use the Pool Party. And then for this section, you can use the Daffodil Delight. So anyway, so you can see you're not doing much, as you can see, and it already looks really nice. This stamp has a really beautiful way to a stamp. As you can see the dark and the light just by stamping. And then when you add some color, it just looks even better. Now for the leaves, I'm going to start with the dark again. And I'm just same thing. I'm going to go ahead and just do the darker areas of everything, of every of the leaves. And then I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna do one by one so that I can blend it well. And then I'm using Old Olive, the lighter. All right, and same thing here. Now, by the way, this Magnolia Mood stamp set is not in any of our publications. This is part of our online exclusives. So you just have to go to stampinup.com. And again, there is a section that says online exclusives, and this will be one of them. And when I check it, it was still available. So I think it's still there. But if someone wants to check, just in case. But it was available when I checked before. So anyway, see how beautiful it looks. Then I'm going to go with the next leaves. The next set of leaves. And see how this one can have this section. Okay. And then I'm going to go with this one. And I'm using Old Olive. You could also use your Mossy Meadow. I didn't use that one mainly because when I start playing with it, it was already dry. So I need to order a new set of Mossy Meadow. But Mossy Meadow and Old Olive in the blends, you know, it's not that different, you know. One is a little bit darker than the other one. So I thought, okay, let's go with that one. So that was okay. But yeah, I realized now I need to be ordering a new set of Mossy Meadow blends. Yeah, and like I said, blends are going up. I think blends are now going to be $11 a pack. And each pack has one of the light on the dark shade. So this is perfect time to, you know, make sure you have a replacement because they are alcohol markers, and yes, they do tend to dry. They don't dry immediately, but they do dry eventually. So all right, so we're gonna be doing our last. All right, and then we're gonna go in and do this one, and I'll show you here how it looks once I'm done. But I'm just blending. I do try to do most of my blending in the inside. I don't do as much of the blending at the edges. Mainly because sometimes you oversaturate and then it starts bleeding. And we don't want that, right? There you go. So this is how it looks. Really beautiful, right? So that's that. Now for the other one, I'm going to show you another one that we're going to be making. The other one is this one. Let me show you what I did with this. So for this one, instead of using the black, and it looks like so. Hi, Sarah. What I'm using is, so this is the one for the flower. And then for this one, I decided to use markers. So I'm going to be using, so this one comes from let me show you here. It's a whole family, so we don't sell them separately. So this is the Regal collection. And I took the Old Olive from there. And then the Subtle collection. And I took the Petal Pink. So we do sell the markers by collection. And I'm using one of two different ones, collections. So anyway, so going with the same tone is I'm going to be coloring these with the Petal Pink. And then the leaves, I'm going to be coloring them with the Old Olive. One of the things that I love is that they have configured them again. And see, now it's like a marker. So see how nice it looked? Where before it was more like a pen. And then you have this other one that has the brush. See? So it looks really nice. Now, for this technique, I like to use the brush tip. Now, you can see one is thinner, one is a little bit thicker. The thicker one is what is going to tell you that that's the brush tip, okay? So we're going to be using the brush, and I'm going to go, and I usually start with the lighter color, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and color, and you can see I'm using it on the side. I'm not doing it with the point, right? It's just on the side, and I'm just trying to make sure I add color on everything from that image. And I always start with the lighter. Once I have that, I'll go and start with the darker color, and at that point I go and do the same from the side. And then you're just gonna breathe on it, and we're gonna be stamping it. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Sherry. Great. Thank you. Thank you. So they are still available. Yeah. I'm like I thought I saw them, but you know, things change so much. But thank you so much. So once I have them this way, what I did is I went with the light and the light of the blends, and I'm going to color over it. Okay. And so, and I can probably use thicker. There you go. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to go with the light one on this and do exactly the same. That way. So like, so you get a different look. And they both look really nice. And we're going to be using both. I just wanted to show you both of the techniques here. All right, so here is how it looks, and see how beautiful. So now for this one, I do like the black or the gray tint, if you will. So if I wanted to do something like that for these, I would probably do the gray, one of our gray from the neutrals, and then use the green for this section and then do it that way. I feel like you'll have a really nice vibe, but I still have this with gray. I think that if you had everything with pink, I'm not really sure that I would like that, but you can give it a try. And like I said, instead of using petal pink, of course, you can use Pool Party, the light, and then the Daffodil Delight for the inside. I think that that would also be a really nice combination. So anyway, so this is how I have. And then the other thing I want to show you before, because that way we can just start working on the projects, is the die. So let me just show you here what I have. Give me 1 second. Where are the dies? I have them here. So here we go. And I thought I had another set of die somewhere here. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here. I was like, what did I do with it? So anyway, so I'm going to use this one for right now. I just need a scrap of paper, actually. There we go. We're using this. Okay, so what I did is I die cut, and I don't know what I did with the dice. Oh, here. I'm like, what did I do? So there's different set of dice. So I die cut this big image. So it is this one. Somehow, I don't know how. Oh, it's this way. Okay, I'm like, how did it go? Yeah, so it is like so. So it's this one. Okay. And I die cut several of the leaves. Now we're gonna be coloring the leaves, and I'll show you now the other ones. There is another set of leaves. So you have this ones, and then that one that is a single leaf, and then you have this one, which is this one. Okay, and we're gonna be coloring them. So I wanted to share that with you because we're gonna be using them in one of the cards. So we'll do all the coloring first, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the cards. How about that? So on these ones, what I did, and let me clean out those so I don't have the risk of me staining anything, because you know I'll be staining my hands here in a minute. Okay. All right, so we're good. Okay, so now for these ones. So we're going to go ahead and use the darker. And what I thought was, and actually I should probably use the bullet point, not the. And then do the same for this one. Okay. And once I have that, I'm going to get the lighter color. And so you end up having something like so. Oh, see? So it looks really, really nice, I thought. And I'm going to go ahead and cover this section. I thought I didn't cover it all. So this is how it looks, okay? So we're going to be doing the same with these leaves. I don't know, it's getting a little bit complicated to see because everything is white, but, well, maybe I should have like a piece of, yeah, I think you're going to see it better. Once I start putting the green, you're not going to see it, but okay. So we're just going to be adding, some areas here, so. Okay, and then I'm going to go little by little so that I can blend it. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the lighter color. Now, when I cut out this one, I actually added, what is this? What is this called? Adhesive sheets on the back. So this is actually a sticker, right? So most of the times I always forget to do that, but this time I did not. So there is adhesive sheet so that I had my white paper. And I just I cut it, you know? So anyway, so now that I have that, let's go ahead and do the same for this. I feel like... Okay. When I get too quiet, sorry, I get too quiet when I'm coloring. I have to pay attention, especially for something that has too many details. We're almost there. And then we're going to be doing the same with this one. And same thing, we're going to go ahead and do this one. And we're almost done pretty much with this. Or at least with the leaves. Okay. So from that part, it's all, see how it looks? So let me just now put it into the, so you already have something, I should probably put it here. So you have it now with the greens. And then I thought about adding some of the petal pink. So I know I want to be adding the dark one right on the center. Which one is the dark? This one. And then maybe just a little bit of, just to go with the colors that I was and then I'm going to go ahead and bring the light one. And I'm kind of like brushing it, if you will, like following the lines that we have on the, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just like following the same lines. So I did first the dark, and now I'm doing the light. And so this is how it looks. Whoa. You can see it here. See? You could also bring one of your, I don't have this one, but like one with petal pink and maybe do a little bit of that. I decided to go just with the blends, but here's how it looks. And of course, I did that with several others so that I can be embellishing. Like I said, there is a die that have different type of leaves. But you saw me how I did it. It's exactly the same for the other ones, okay? So I just have a bunch that I will be using throughout the cards tonight. So anyway, so let's just now go ahead and start using or start assembling cards now that we have all our elements here. Whew. And if I start losing things, just remind me that I have them and decide. Because you know me, I'll be like, oh, I don't know what I did with them. Anyway, so let me just start with the first one. And so like 2 weeks ago, right? See, I'm having all these pieces. So 2 weeks ago, we went to an on-stage event with a Stampin' Up. Oh, and by the way, once you have them, you can die cut them. Like I said, you do have the dies. So you just go ahead. I'd already die cut everything. Just for the sake of time. But, sorry. But you can see how you just run it through your die cutting machine and then get something like this. Right? See that? Beautiful. It looks amazing. Like I said, this set is just beautiful. There is another stamp image that I didn't show here, but I did color it. Let me find it. Somewhere here I did have. And I also die cut it. You can see this. Really nice, don't you think? And it's also from the same set. So, because like I said, for this time when I was designing, I decided to go ahead and start stamping and coloring and then come up with the cards. But anyway, what I was saying is that we did had a after hours on stage party from Stampin' Up, and they gave us some make and take. So this is what we got. One of the things that I've noticed, of course, and you know I'm crazy about that, is sketches. And they did had sketches, and throughout the book they let us see how they use it. So you can see this one, which is exactly what I always say. The image might have, or the sketch might have circles. You can change the layout or the shape of those. So this is exactly what I did. And so I wanted to use them. And so I'm using this one for this card, which is similar to what they did in one of their cards. Let me show you here. So same thing, see? So you have that, but then they did it smaller. So I thought about that for this one, mainly because I wanted to use these pieces, right? So I thought, oh, this will be just perfect for that. See, like something like this, and then have my sentiment right there. So like I said, I love all the sketches all the time. So Stampin' Up is getting more and more into sketches, and I'm just loving it. So anyway, so for this card, let me just give you measurements. I have a piece that is 8.5 by 5.5, which is half of our regular cardstock. And this is early espresso, and then I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm always using my bone folder. Even though I score them, I still like to use the bone folder because that way I have a crease fold. All right, so once I have that, I have, this is from the Radiating Stitches, and it is the one that is 4 inches by 2 5/8. And then for this one, I have a piece that is 4 1/4 by 2 7/8. So thank you so much, Cindy. I really appreciate you sharing it. So now the other thing I thought is like, why don't we add some background here? And so I'm gonna bring scrap paper and the old olive with, just because I have it here. It is mostly metal, but it's okay, you know. It will be okay. And only this section is gonna be seen, right? Like only the edges, so I'm not worried too much about the center, because again, you're only going to be seeing. So I'm just stamping those sections, okay? And I might just go with this. How about that? See? So I have that. I might feel like I need something else here as well. There you go. So it's not as... So I'm just covering everything, as you can see here. So anyway, so I have something like that. And again, you're not going to see majority of this, so I'm just going to leave it like so. All right. The other thing is I thought about sentiment. So for this one, I think we can use the one that says happy birthday. Now, of course, you can change the sentiment to anything you want. Well, everything is covered, so I'm thinking we can use the happy birthday. And we can use early espresso for this. So this is just a scrap. We're going to be cutting it. And I'm using happy birthday. I think this one will be also great if you have a sentiment that says something like thinking of you. I think that will be a really nice sentiment for this image. Ooh. All right, and then we're going to bring our trimmer. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it looks okay. So I'll have something like so. And where's the car base? Here. It's like, where is the car base? Okay, and so I was thinking we can have... I just need to put them in an angle. See? There you go. So you can see, you don't see as much, and this is what I was focusing there. And then have this one come this way. And then have this one come here. I might need to trim this one a little bit tighter. But very simple, as you can see. Yeah, it looks amazing, don't you think? There you go. I might need to cut it lightly. And you can see I'm always cutting until I like how it looks. So I'm always using scraps for that part. So I'm thinking we can put it like so. Okay. And then we can add some of the, what am I saying? The sequins. So I have here my sequins, the neutral sequins. Oh, this one's already open from here. Same. And I could go with the brown ones or the gold ones. I think I'm going to go with the gold ones, by the way. Or even the white ones will look good. So any of them, oh, even these ones, I think all of them will look really nice. So just pick and choose. You're going to be getting a full pack, so you can pick and choose whichever you want. I just need to make sure I have enough space here. Yes. Okay, so let me just first glue these pieces, and then we'll go from there. But I am kind of happy with how it looks, and I think I have to first glue this section. What do you think? It's super easy, right? Oh, might have a little bit of that. gluing up. And then I'm thinking I have some dimensionals. Where are my dimensionals, by the way? I thought I had more dimensionals rather than only these little bits. Well, we're going to start with this, and then here are... Okay, I found so many dimensionals, so let's just bring them out. But I know I had another set of dimensionals somewhere here too, so we'll see. All right, so we have dimensionals. Ooh, and I have... Let me just check. Oh, look at this. I have a little scrap, so we'll see. Anyway, for this one, let's just use this. So what do you think? Do you like these the Magnolias, the set? I really think they look really nice. And if you're just catching, once the replay is done, once the video is done, you can watch the beginning where I show how I color the image with the Stampin' lens, okay? Because I know some of you might have just tuned in. So the replay will be available right after I'm done. And yes, I know I use a lot of dimensionals. Yes, Lynn, the dies are just amazing. I'll agree with you. I feel like you can do so many different styles of, techniques with the set, with the whole bundle, but the dies are just amazing for sure. Yes. Oh, but before I do that, hold on. I'm going to be adding some of these, like I want to be adding something like that. So I'll be adding this. Where are my glue dots? Now, for the card kit, you will be needing to have your own, bundle. So if you don't have it yet, make sure you grab it. And of course, you can substitute to whatever you have, so you can substitute. Nothing wrong with that. And then I'm going to be using 2 of these little ones too. As you have done this part before adding the dimensionals, so it's looking good. I'm liking it. And I might need something else there, So I might need to add one of the other ones too. Let me check. Yes. Okay. So let me just add a little bit of adhesive here. Ooh, this one needs to be more out. Hold on. You don't really see this as much. feel like this one is not making it the same way. I'm trying to figure out how does this one goes. No, I cannot go this way. There you go. Yes, much better. I'm like, wait a minute. There we go. Yes. One of the things that I like not getting outside too much, like if it is just minimum, that's okay. But I don't like going out too much, you know? And then this section, I'm going to be having it like so, right? And I feel like I can add it this way. And like I said, I found this little scrap. So I can add a little bit of gold here. Why not? You just need a little bitty. And then we're going to be adding there you go. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and add some dimensionals. And I know I have other dimensionals here too. Ooh. Okay. And I'm going to have this one come this way. Have it this way. And then we're going to go ahead and add some of this. And like I said, because I have the gold part, maybe I go with the gold. But I could easily go with this ones as well, I think. Oh, not this ones. What am I doing? There we go. And then we could add a bow. I don't know. Let's just add a bow. See how the bow goes. And then go and see if we want it. I don't know that I want it, but I could probably have a bow right there. I don't know that I'd like it. I think I like it the way it is, but yeah, I don't know that it adds anything. So I'm going to go without the bow. So anyway, so that's card number 1. But look how beautiful this looks, right? We can even add more leaves. Maybe we can do that just to have a little bit of this cover. I know I had some other leaves somewhere here. Give me 1 second. Because I had several pieces here. Yeah, I can probably use. See, I don't know that I like that. Maybe I just leave it as it is. Ooh, maybe I do like that one. Let's just add this one. I do like how this one looks. And before I do that, maybe I do go with one of these. Yeah, let's do that. Oh. This one has the sticker. There we go. Yeah, I like this better. That way it kind of has a little bit more of those. Okay. Whew, good. Good, good, good. All right, so here's card 1. And I'm just loving it. Okay, so that's one. We're gonna go ahead and do card number 2. So for card number 2, very easy as well. Whew. We're gonna be using this one. Same thing as with the other one. I color it and then I have it ready to go. So I already die cut it. The dice has so I've used that one for this image, as you can see, right? So it's that one. There you go. So I have it there. I do have, so this is also part of those sketches from that event. So let me just show you these. So it is actually this one, okay? It's slightly modified, as you can see from this. This, from all the sketches, I thought that was the one that I was very excited, as you can see, because they show how, again, you can modify how you're putting them, like in an angle instead of having it that way. And then they use a square instead of a similar piece than this, right? So for this one, I decided to do the same, but instead of a square, I went with a label from the Nested Essentials, and this is the largest of those rectangles. And I have 2 pieces of mossy meadow. Both of them are 2 inches by 3.5. Let me just check. Yeah, 2 by 3.5. So I have 2 of those, and I embossed them with the twisted rope embossing folder, which, by the way, it is retiring at the end of April. So if you don't have it, make sure you grab it. And then I'm using a piece of designer series paper. Now, this designer series paper is, what is the name of this one? Nature's Sweetness, the 12 by 12. So it is this one. All of the pieces have some sort of foil. Let me just show you here a little bit of that paper so you can see it. So one side has the foil, the other one has more of a neutral tones. See that? Let me see this one. You can see here it's all gold, and then you have like a masculine pattern. This is the one that I just showed you a minute ago. Then you have this one, similar deal. Oh no, it's this one. Hold on, similar. See that? And then that one, which is the one that we're using, and then we have the last 2. See? So you have that and this one like this. So it is a great paper pack. It is also retiring at the end of April. And it's one of the specialty papers. So I think it is $15 a whole pack, but it has 12 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. And I just grabbed a little piece of one of them. So this is 1 inch by 4, as you can see. And again, my card base is 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna go ahead and fold it in half. So I just need this. All right, and I thought of doing something like this, right? Similar to that card that I saw from that event. And then have this one come here. See that? Like so. And then I'm going to stamp on this one. So this is going to go right here. And then I have my sentiment. Now for my sentiment, I thought I love this one that said just a note to let you know that you're loved. And I'm going to go ahead and use again Early Espresso. And again, I'm just using a scrap of petal pink that we're going to be cutting once we stamp it. Hi, Jessica. Oh, this set is a really good one. Definitely. Yes, I am in love with it too. It was very easy to play with, to be honest. And like I said, there are different ways to kind of color the different images. So definitely you want to be watching the beginning of this. Where I show you how to color these and the magnolias as well as the dies. So definitely I feel like you can do multiple things with this one. So anyway, once we have them, we're going to go ahead and cut it, you know. And then I'm going to cut this. Well, I think it's good. No, I think there's a little bit too much on this end too. There you go. See? So it looks better that way. Again, I'm always eyeballing it, so there's no... So I just had a scrap and then I just cut it out. And then we go from there. Hi, Angel. So I thought about having this one. So let's just think about this. I thought about having this one and then have a little bit of this. So I will be cutting this one. This one was also just a scrap. Ooh, yes. So scrap and then have that one there. Okay, so let me just cut this one. I don't think I need a full 1 inch. I need, first of all, this is like 3 inches. I only need 3 inches of these. And then I need like 3/4 of an inch or like a half of an inch. I don't need that much. Did we say 3 inches? Yes, it's 3 inches. And then I need like, let's cut first 3/4 and go from there. I can always cut it to half. Oh, I kind of like it, you know. Have this one right there and then have the bow. Let's do the bow first on this one and then go from there. But you can see how it's looking. And by the way, the ribbon is from, it is a rainbow duo combo pack. So there is one that is on the lemon lime twist and then the petal pink. And it is from the annual catalog. And I believe it's also retiring at the end of April. So if you like this ribbon, make sure you grab it while it still is available. So anyway, so for these, I'll probably do one of those long ribbons and then put it right there, you know? So let's just go ahead and add. And so maybe I just go, yeah, something like this, yes. So I like that. I might just need to cut it. Where are the scissors? Here. All right, so let's start cutting. Let me glue these pieces first. Okay. Yep. And so now we need to... Now, these pieces could have been stamped, or you could have done designer series paper as well, you know? So I'm using cardstock and just embossed, but it could have been different things, right? Again, when you're using sketches, you can, yeah, you can modify a lot of things from it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add this one right here. Hello, Carol. And then I'm going to be adding this one right here and have that one right there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the glue dots. And then have this one come here. And this one come there. Right? See how easy it is? All right, so we're going to be adding dimensionals on this one. I feel like I need the large dimensionals. Give me a second. I should have here. Okay, let's use this one. I don't know where are my dimensionals, but I have this one. These are from the paper pumpkin, from a paper pumpkin or whatever. So So these sometimes tend to be a little bit thicker, but that's okay. I actually think it's going to be better for this. Yeah. And then for this, I'm going to use the small ones. Okay. You can see all of them are very easy to make. And they just look really nice. Oh, I never glued this one. Hold on. Before I add this one, I want to make sure this one is done so I know exactly where to put the other one. Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and add, oh, I thought about adding like another of the leaves, but I don't know if I have enough. Maybe not that one, but this one. Oh, I should have done this one sooner. Well, I don't know that I can. I don't know that I can do it now. Anyway, this one kind of looks okay, I think. Do I have more of those? I might need to be cutting more of these, by the way. I'm going to leave it like so then, because I want to use it on the other one. And if I have more, then I can add it here. So let's just add then our, what am I saying? Our gems. Which, what did I do with the gems? I did have them here, so I know they're here. Oh, here. I'm like, I know I have them here. And for this one, I'm going to be using this one since... And there you have it. So card number 2 is right there. Super, super easy to make. You can see them here. Really nice, both of them. All right, so and we're going to go with the last one. So for the last one, oh, this is just a scrap. So here are all the pieces. So if I have any left, of the leaves left, then I can use them on the other one. How about that? So I have another piece of early espresso, 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna go ahead and fold it again in half. Ooh, where's this? All right. Then we're gonna go. So I have a piece of the designer series paper, and this is the one that I show you. Nature's Sweetheart. Is that the name again? Nature's Sweetness. I'm like, okay. So these ones. This one is 4 by 3. And this one is 1 inches by 4 3/4. Okay. So the way I was picturing this, now this is the same label that I had on the previous card, largest of the nested essentials, which I think they are going to be on the online exclusives. This ones, I don't think they are on the retiring list, but I might be wrong. I'm kind of a little bit lost, if you will. And so the way I was picturing this is having this like so. and like this. And then I have my sentiment. Now, for my sentiment, I think I'm going to go again with like happy birthday. I thought that was really nice. And then have this label or these pieces being used here. Okay, so that's how I picture this one. And then have the happy birthday right there. Okay. So let me glue everything first. And then, well, let's just stamp the happy birthday before anything else. I'm going to be using happy birthday, and I'm going to be using, again, the early espresso. So, early espresso. And again, I just have a scrap of the Mossy Meadow, which is where I am stamping. And somehow, I think it's okay, but somehow I see it crooked. So let's just try again. And if it is the way, then I leave it that way. Oh, better. I like that one better. Then we're going to bring again our trimmer. Sorry. Probably need to take water in a second here. There we go. Again, I always like just to cut it on the scraps and then go from there. I think this is like 3/4 of an inch. I might be cutting a little bit more from the top. I feel like I could probably cut a little bit from the top. And then maybe a little bit from the bottom. Yeah, even tighter. I think that looks good. Yeah. Let me get some water. Hold on. Give me a second. Yes. So I'm getting too dry. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start putting all these pieces together. So like I said, I want this one somewhere here. And then this one somewhere here. Yep. And then this one, I'm going to be adding it somewhere here. But I need to be also, I'm going to offset it there too. Like, I don't want to be flush on that end too, so. Hi, Betsy. And then I'm going to be adding this one like right here. Now this is going to go right here. So yes, it looks okay. And if you're just joining me, make sure you watch the replay, because at the beginning I share how to color this piece. But look how beautiful it looks. I just love it. Love it, love it. I feel like I can add this. Let me see. again, you really want to have this bundle. It's just a great one. And like I said, I did use the adhesive sheets for these ones. All right. And I think that's enough. That way you don't have to be messing up with how to adhere it. It's all good, see? All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one here. And add it right there, okay? So I'm gonna glue it and then cut it. Well, no, hold on. What is this? This is, oh, what is the measurement here? Hold on. 2 and 5, so I'm gonna do 2 and 7. And where is the, here, I was like, what did I do with it? Yeah. No, it's not this one. Where is the piece? Oh, here. I'm like, what did I do? Yes. I don't know that I'll add another bow, to be honest. I think I'm going to go without the bow, just because it has too much going on there. And I don't know where it would go. So I'm going to go with that one. But I'm going to be adding the gems. And I think I will be pretty much done with this one then. I do want to have that one with the dimensional. So let's just add these dimensionals. Okay. And then we're going to be adding the gems. Oh, here. Yeah, I'm going to go with the brown ones this time, you know. Because I thought all of them were just perfect. And this card. There you go. So I'm going to have that one. And I might need 2 more here. Or at least 1 or something here. There you go. So I'm going to leave it like so. But look how beautiful this looks. Right? So anyway, let's just bring the other cards. And since I have a few of those, I could probably add one of those on this one. Because I felt like I needed another one, but I didn't know if I would need it for here. So I might want to be adding... Now that I know I have, yes, that one. Let's not have any spare of these. Ooh, hold on. Oh, this is not even gluing well, so. Ooh, I like that. I like this idea better. Does this one fit somewhere? I don't think so. I might just need to cut it. How about that? There you go. There you go. See? There we go. It looks really nice too. So anyway, let me just add one more here. I just want to use all of them at this point. Oh, there you go. That looks okay. So let's add this one too. And then we're done for tonight. Very simple cards, as you saw. And again, make sure you watch the first part of the video, because that's where I share how to what am I saying here? How to color the different magnolias in this set. You can see them all here. I should probably be a little bit like so that I can see them. Let me know which ones are your favorite. I should put them in order. But anyway, this is 1, 2, and 3. But anyway, let me know which one is your favorite. If I need to pick, I don't know, it's really hard for me because I love the different techniques. I definitely love the coloring on that one, but I feel like this one looks very artistic, even though this one I think was like the easiest from that end because the coloring was very simple. And the die set is really what makes the magic. This one, I love the sketch. The sketch is really what drew me on this one. But let me know which one is your favorite. Like I said, this one, I think it would be nice if you also make them thinking of you. I wanted to use the sentiments from the set. But of course, if you have a stamp set that has thinking of you, I think that will be really great. The comforting thoughts set that I shared last week, I think would be great for this one as well with those flowers. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me just check real quick your comments. Gail says, simply gorgeous, type 1 and 3. Oh, so you like this one and that one? I know, this one is really nice too. I like that one a lot. So anyway, so thank you so much. Let me see. So you won't have stick. Yes, Gail, that was exactly what I was thinking. If I was going to be using the green, what is this, the Tumbo adhesive or the liquid adhesive, I would have had so much of a sticky finger, so I didn't like that idea. Karen says number 1. All right, so I think like 1 and 3 might have been the winners this time. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. Like I said, you can get the card kit to make these cards when you place an order with me. Again, go to stampinup.com, use the host code. Also, make sure you are on my mailing list because I'll be sending the replay of this as well as the full supply list of all the products that I used tonight so that you can order them if you want. And when your order is above 30 or 35 or more, you'll get the card kit to make it. Orders of $50 will also get a full pack of the neutral sequence, which is this. You'll get a full pack, of course. Here is one of these, so it will look like so. And so anyway, orders need to be placed in between now and Saturday, March 30th. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can also always email me at ali@creatingwithali.com. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Hola, gordita. Bye for now.